Okay, I'm going to record and welcome everybody. First of all, I just wanted to mention again about Jen's social media class starting Tuesday, to contact her or Danny if you're interested, because it's well worth the money for sure. And if you do not have these books, you need them. And I know Pam has them, Donna has them, I don't know who all has them, but they're like a wealth of information. So the best $40 to help build your business. Okay, so I have lots of cheat notes. As you saw in my live, my name is Jackie Doty, and I live at Kenosee Lake, and I'm a senior director. Donna is my director. And I was wondering if Marilyn would be on tonight, but I guess not. No. I saw her feeding the bears
she
on the way.
She just sent a message saying she said that there's smoke damage in her house and they can't stay there, so they're checking into a hotel.
Smoke damage? What happened?
She didn't say, but we'll find out later.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't hear anything about that. Okay, so I'm just gonna find my, excuse me. So yeah, there's a lot of slides. I'm not gonna use them all, but I'm just gonna go through my notes and use a few of these slides for you. So recruiting. A lot of us have, strengths. A lot of us have strengths in sales, strengths in recruiting. Mine has always seemed to be recruiting, and that's how I started to build my business. And as you saw in the post today, to build a business, you need to build the people, because it just doesn't happen. You need a good, solid foundation to build your business. So first of all, like what is recruiting? And anybody, you can unmute yourself. What would you say, what's recruiting to you? I actually looked the definition up. And if you don't want to answer, that's totally fine. What I looked up was recruiting is the act of attracting, engaging, and assessing onboarding talent for work. So ideally, it's building a team, and by sharing beauty control, first of all, we want to make women feel beautiful from the inside out. We want them to feel valued and confident, help them discover their dreams. We're passionate about what we do, so we can easily, share that with somebody. Of course, they can make a lot or little or a lot of extra income. I did not get into this business. I did not get into beauty control to do the business. I was, I had that TFF put on my face. I wanted the products for myself at a discount, and I didn't do anything for, a year or so. So not everybody joins to do the business, but we really, ideally that's what we would want, but not everybody's going to do that. So by the time, I decided I was going to do the business, I had a lot more product knowledge. I had, I was a product of the product, and I just knew, more about it as well. So, and I'd already, this is really funny because in the beginning, I was actually recruiting people because I didn't want clients. So don't do that. But so by the time I decided to do the business, I actually already had quite a few people signed up. So that's kind of my story about how I started and how I eventually grew my business. So we never know, you can sign somebody up and maybe they don't want to do the business, which is totally fine with me. Some of us maybe have other ideas when signing people up and recruiting people, but your why can change all the time. So I just leave it open for anybody, except I don't want kidnappers. I'd rather sell them products than sign up a kidnapper. Let me see. So, hang on 1 second. All right, so I'll go down to this slide. So benefits of recruiting. Why do we recruit? You know, why would you want to recruit? Well, it says right here. And again, these are ideally for somebody who wants to be doing the business themselves. So help change lives by achieving their dreams, build your team to grow, be successful, progressing career and income growth, financial freedom, becoming debt free, have more confidence. That's one that's really, really helped me over the years is, you know, anytime you step out of your comfort zone, you're just going to grow. So anytime you put yourself in front of people, you're going to grow. Extra family time, achieving work-life balance, earn exciting rewards, mentoring others, and personal development. One of probably my favorite is just being able to work from anywhere and being able to work from home, because you just, you know, again, you don't know what somebody has going on in their life. You don't know if they have, you know, stay home with babies, if they want to just whatever it may be. It's just, I just love being able to work from home, and especially right now, you know, because of my foot. So here I sit with my foot up talking to you guys. We were able to work from Cancun, right, Michelle? Right, Donna? Although, no, I didn't very much really, but it's, the options were there. So yeah, those are some of my favorites of why we would recruit. Anybody else want to add anything? My other director friends about any of that? You know, so the other things would be, you know, gosh, I know Donna's a carrot girl. You know, dangle something in front of her, and that's how she got to Fiji. So she saw Fiji, and that's what she wanted. So that's you know, that was her goal. There's I mean, it depends on what the person wants too, right? But I mean, car programs and so many rewards and so much recognition and all of that. It's just, anybody loves to be validated and loves to be noticed, for sure.
I can add something in, Jackie, with what I love about it. I really get a charge out of running beside other women who are like-minded. So I've learned that. I didn't know that I got a charge out of that, but when I have girls that are excited about growing their businesses and they're riding the roller coaster with me, you know, they're going through the challenges and they're learning and they're growing and stretching, it just totally energizes me and it moves me forward in my business as well. So it's a really cool circle to have. You're creating your own circle of power basically with other women who are also like-minded. So it really drives my business forward harder when I have other girls around doing the same thing and looking at goals and that sort of thing. So I like to recruit to bring people on that are like that. So like-minded. Good. If everybody can just make sure you mute as well, because I hear some little ones in the background that sound very sweet. It's hard to hear everybody else. Make sure you mute.
I can actually, oh, okay, she must have, yeah, okay. Yeah, and one of the things I was going to say too is, you know, well, it's in my notes here about who, you know, where are you going to find your recruits? But I mean, you can, if you know somebody that, you know, they have great potential, they're really good with people, and, you know, they have good work ethics, and they're just really, you know, they have that gift of they could possibly do this, then I would just say to tell them, you know, geez, you know, you'd be really good at what I do because I see how good you are with people. And I mean, if she's using the products already, you know, we can hire like that as well, because we can choose if they choose to do it too. Okay, so where are we going to find these new recruits? And I always say I don't like the word recruit. I don't know what everybody else uses. Some people use sponsors, whatever, but I know sometimes I find it kind of militant. But anyways, where are we going to find these recruits? So, you know, spas. Lots of people are doing the group spas. That's not one of my strengths, but I know it's a lot of yours. So of course, anytime you put yourself in front of a group, of course, you're going to probably recruit your hostess and, you know, maybe one or two others from the spa, maybe all of them, who knows. But I do a lot of one-on-ones, and most times that's what I do. I know Donna does as well. But I recruit at my one-on-ones, any vendor events. I always have my lead bag set up, you know, just introducing the products to people and, you know, just hearing about what they want as well out of it. From past clients or clients that you already have, you know, maybe they've been using the skincare for a while now and they decide, you know, maybe this is time for me to take this a little further. So they've already used the product, which is great. Your Facebook client groups, you're always going to be adding to that. Always going to be adding clients to that, and also Facebook parties. So I don't know who all has done a Facebook party, and maybe you have recruited from that already as well. So I talked about lead bags. Those are really, really good. Donna has done good with those in the past. I don't know if anybody else has had any out. And then just, you know, your frank list should be ongoing all the time. I have a little book that I carry with me all the time, and if I have like a light bulb moment of somebody who, you know, I thought of or I see on the street or whatever, I'm going to write them in my book because I want to connect with them and see, you know, if this is the time that they're ready to do that. And like I say, we all do business differently. Like my other director friends here, they will do business different than me because our lives are different. And I know Michelle, she's a single mom, so it's just whatever you put into it and how you want to run your business. It's not hard to incorporate beauty control into your business or into your life though, you know, it's just, you just make it work. I love this. I think I found this in our what do you call this thing, this book. This book. I just love this quote. Recruiting is simply a natural extension of your own enthusiasm and passion for your business. I love that. Okay, so setting your weekly goals. Moving on to my other slide here. Hang on a second. So setting weekly goals. And then this is another thing that I did. Sorry, I'm on squirrel mode here. I just thought of something. So this is the other thing what I did when I signed up. Only because I wanted a higher discount. It wasn't to do with the business, but this is what we have to think about in the back of our minds as well, because we're always trying to encourage people to achieve their VIP or higher, right? And that's something that I actually did in the beginning because I wanted a better discount. So I signed up my sister-in-law, and a really good friend at the time. And, you know, that it just kept growing and growing from there. But, oh, I just lost my stool. Sorry. But yeah, it just helps to increase your discount, of course, but it's going to help with your profit. So you want to take that into consideration on, you know, are you wanting to move up levels? Are you wanting to look at, you know, a higher discount or earning those extra bonuses and commissions from getting, you know, up into your VIP, senior VIP, and executive VIP. So you want to look at that compensation plan, because this is what I was getting at with goals. Because my goal as a director is minimum 3 recruits a month. And then of course there's sales goals too, because we can actually double our personal commission. So you want to set yourself a recruiting goal for yourself, and you know, that's kind of what we want to keep in the back of our mind is, you know, minimum 3 a month and $1,500 in sales. You may as well be starting, you know, on the mindset of a director, because once you get there, that's what you're going to expect of yourself too, because you want to maximize your personal commissions. So let me read my notes. Yeah, no matter whether you're at a spa or wherever you are, you always want to have your I call it your recruiting radar on, and listening for the signs that, you know, maybe you'll hear somebody say, you know, I just don't have enough money to pay my bills this month, or I wish, you know, I could just get out of the house for a couple nights a week just to, have a break from the kids and blah, blah, blah. So you just want to always have your recruiting radar on. So I just pulled up this slide here of the benefits of joining Beauty Control. And of course, there's like a ton of benefits, but these for sure you want to share with your new person, because you just kind of want to do a sort of an interview or get to know them better. So help people achieve their dreams. You want to find out what's their why. What do they want out of this? Exciting new career opportunity for sure. Like right now, I mean, still with our package, $129. Where else can you start a business for $129? Provides recognition. I don't know anybody who does not like recognition and to be noticed. Anytime, I'm sure we've all been in, on our Facebook group page and being recognized by our upline directors, or even in the Achiever, whatever. We love recognition. Excellent rewards and incentives. Like I said, Donna earned that trip to Fiji. That was her carrot. And my first trip I even earned before I was a director. So you don't, it's whatever is put in front of you. You can earn some fabulous rewards and incentives, cash or whatever. Opportunity to meet new friends. Well, this, I can speak as a director to my other director friends that there's no business like this spa sister business. I mean, we just had such a crazy, incredible time in Cancun. It was so much fun. So when you get together like that, or even at our conferences in Dallas, which, if you're wanting to build your business, you need to come to Dallas if you haven't. But yeah, just you're mixing business with some beautiful people, and there's nothing better than that. You're being a part of a supportive network of awesome, men and women too, not just women. A sense of belonging. So we all are kind of sort of after the same thing. It's just we're such a close, tight-knit group of women and men who, we're all on the same page. Improve your capabilities to yourself and others, of course, and improve your confidence and develop personally. So this has, again, been huge. And doing something like this, I would have been so nervous. Initially I was so nervous doing something like this, but pretty good now. I'm pretty good now. Okay, so slide 18. Yeah, okay. All right. So now that you have a new recruit, providing you have a new recruit, what are you going to give her? What are you going to do for her? I'm going to go all the way down here. And lots of people have different things that they give their, new girls, depending on what their new girls are wanting and willing to do. But this is what they suggest for your action pack. So monthly brochures, beauty books. I don't know if we still have this Dream with Beauty Control brochure. Invitations for a spa, client order forms. Lots of times I even like to give them some product information, like just basic. But I also have a suggested sheet for, if they're wanting to share some products. I also will give them product recommendations for certain skin issues and stuff like that, because they, that might be something that they're interested in and sharing with others. If somebody has like psoriasis or eczema or acne or whatever, I have a list like that I can give them that I like to do. But this is what, we call our recruiting action pack. So it's just a little pack of, something to get her started and something to get her going. And she can then, work towards her qualifying order. She can get orders towards her qualifying order, unless you're having a welcome spa for her to help her earn that and qualify her. Checking my notes. Maybe you want to give her some verbiage, maybe you want to give her some verbiage as to maybe she would like to start recruiting, or maybe she would like to start holding her own spas and stuff like that. So depending, again, on what she's after, we always want to plant the seed, you know, of that business seed. But you know, if somebody you're out there, you're recruiting, you come across somebody who just, you know, there's always somebody at your spa, not always, but there might be somebody at your spa that's, you know, there's always one of those that she doesn't want to do nothing, you know, she just doesn't, she's not interested in anything. She just, she's being difficult, you know, but you just can't take it personally. Don't ever take it personally. I just remember when I was a VIP, I went to this meeting in Winnipeg with my spa mama, Marilyn, and there were two of our, what do you call them? Oh, shoot. What was Chris Soschlak? Our regionals. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, they did such a cute little game. They had a plate of cookies, and they were going around to everybody. Would you like a cookie? Would you like a cookie? Would you like a cookie? Some people said yes, some people said no. And the people that said no, they said, so see, that wasn't so easy, was it? Or that wasn't so hard, was it? You know? So I'm not mad at you for saying no, that you didn't want a cookie, kind of thing. And do you remember Brian Dill, Michelle? Yeah. Him and Chris were in Winnipeg, and that's what they did. And I thought it was just really cool that, you know, not everybody is going to want to join this business, and that's okay. There's lots of people out there that are just looking for somebody like us and looking for our opportunity, and we'll just keep looking. So don't ever take it personally. Okay. I'm gonna do it for time. Okay, now this is something that I like to do as well, and it is show her the money. So, you know, we have our discount or profit chart, and again, talking about VIP, we want to show people how, you know, we have one of the best compensation plans out there, and especially our discount chart or discount like profit and savings. So you just want to show her, like, break the numbers down and show her how much she could actually be making, and then show her how much she could actually be making if she was a VIP or above. And, you know, when she sees that, that's actually going to probably get the wheels turning, get the wheels going as to, you know, maybe I could do this as a business. Maybe, well, who doesn't like to make extra money, right? So, you know, always show on paper how much, you know, we could profit, and then you can actually even show her the compensation plan, the VIP and above compensation plan as well, of the bonuses and everything. Okay, page 29. Sorry, I got my leg up. I got stuff all around me. I'm trying to do this without knocking anything over. Okay, I don't think this is on my sheet. Sorry, girls. I just also wanted to go over in this book, there was a little chart just to kind of show you how simple, you know, and how many few hours you can work to make more than what you would at your job, you know. I think everybody's probably saw something similar. You know, if you hold 2 spas a month, that means approximately 4 hours. You could earn $400 because every spa is around $500 spa, right? So if you're 40% off with that, 40% discount, that's approximately your earnings. So if you have 4 monthly spas, that's approximately 8 hours of your time, right? And earning $800. 8 monthly spas, 16 hours, $1,600 profit. So, you know, very easy peasy to do. And of course, that's not all. So in between your group spas, you can also be doing one-on-ones, you can be doing vendor events, whatever you choose to do. I just wanted to go over that quickly. So the secrets to recruiting, and I would say it's no secret. There's no secret, right? Because we're all so different. We all do it differently. We all just do our, do our own thing because we're all doing it differently from a different perspective. But one of the things that I had is we each do what works for us. So perfect your own mojo, because again, we're different, right? But these are just a few of the things that they mention here. So to build and maintain a healthy beauty control business, and keyword is consistent. You need to consistently recruit others. The secret to great recruiting is practice. And my first recruit, I mean, it was just my sister-in-law, but I was sweating because I didn't know how to present myself or anything like that. And I mean, so just practice, start on friends and family, and go from there. We do not have the Dream Start program anymore. So we now have our Beauty Start program, which is, get them in, get them qualified, which is the 45% off, and then they get their 45% off for the next 3 months on any size order, which is awesome because that is just going to help them really want to order, increase their ordering, and increase their profits in the first 3 months. Do not prejudge. We never prejudge because you just never know who is. I mean, I've done this and I'm guilty of it. And then afterwards I thought, oh my goodness, I would have never thought that, she would want to do this or whatever. So we never prejudge anybody because you don't know what's going on in their life. You don't know what's going on at home, at work, or whatever. So consistency, that would be, like I said, that is one of the secrets of this business, is just keep being consistent, doing what you're doing, and share the opportunity once a week or more. Fill your calendar with recruiting appointments, whether, you get recruits from everywhere and anywhere. Your vendor events, like I went over all of those before, but you have to follow up. You want to keep on top of it, and you want to build that relationship with your new recruit. Recruiting can determine the success of your business, absolutely. To build the people, to build the business, you need to build the people. Events that support your recruiting, your direct recruit trainings, and company events. So again, depending on whether you're doing stuff in person or via Zoom, whatever, just keep connecting with those people. Okay. Just gonna go over this quickly. Now, we always say we want to recruit, but I think Michelle calls it quality recruiting. I call it, recruiting effectively, whatever. It's bringing them on, and we want to make sure they get qualified because there's so many perks for them and yourself, right? It's a win-win because, we want them to do their 550 order. We want them to have their next 3 months of 45%. Either discount or profit for themselves, and with doing that, you're going to get whatever Beauty Control is offering in that month, and it works towards a lot of different things. Like, as a director right now, we've got recruiting club and different things like that you could be in as well when you have qualified recruits. So you just want to get into the habit of, I just assume anybody that signs up under me is going to recruit because I just do. I get together with them. I do their beauty welcome. I still do their orientation, things like that. So it's just a win-win for everybody. So make sure when you recruit, you're finding a way to get them qualified, whether you're doing your welcome spa or you're doing helping them even with another friend to help them qualify together. However you're doing it, you just want to do that. It's getting dark in my house and I can't see my notes. Okay, just let me find where I left off here. All right. Okay, this is something else that was in here. I thought it was kind of cool, and I just want to share that. So the A, B, C's, D's, and E's of recruiting. So you can actually read through this with me if you want. So your attitude, you know, having an I can and I will attitude, learn from the past, look back long enough to realize you don't want to do that again or be in that position again. What is your current mindset? What are you thinking, saying, doing? Is in line with your results that you want, your belief. So how many of you had a great recruiting month before? I feel like we can easily get distracted, even get lazy and just settle for average. However, I realize I'm not average and neither are you. What we have to offer is not average. We are amazing consultants with an amazing opportunity, and it's time that we start believing that we can take action to generate our amazing results. Holla! Raising the roof. Commitment. You've got to make things happen in this business. You cannot simply sit and wait for things to happen. Consistency. Stay focused and keep your personal business your priority, always. If you want a recruiting team, you have to be a recruiter yourself. You need to create a recruiting culture by providing the training, then setting the expectation. Just do it. Front load your month with personal activities to ensure your business is where it needs to be. Front load every promotion. People should be going after every promotion, every reward that Beauty Control offers. Just by doing that, even if you're going for, you know, you think, oh, I can't earn this trip or whatever. Why not? Everybody can earn a trip. Even, you know, just go for it. Everybody should be working towards those rewards, which is just in the end going to build your business. Where was I? I decided that I did not want to sit back and wait to see where we were going for this next trip. I just knew I wanted to be on it because the journey it takes to get there will be amazing regardless of the destination. So I set my goal for 20 personal recruits this month. This was not my words. I want to build a bigger and stronger team, and that starts with me being the top recruiter. So you just have to be whatever you want your team to do, you have to be doing it too, right? Excitement. Share your goals with your team, your family, your friends at your spas. I love boasting to everyone that we are the fastest, oh, this is Arizona, team in Arizona or the town you're in. It gets people excited and they want to be part of that. Maybe that was Lauren's word. Is she on here yet? I can't even see her. Anyway, slide 47. Okay. So yes, back to me qualifying somebody. Again, we all do things differently. I think Michelle said, I don't know if you do still like a Beauty U with your people or if you new recruits, but anyway, I still do a Beauty U, like a Beauty Welcome, we're calling it now. It's basically a Beauty U. I want to do that first because I want to meet them face to face and, or, you know, via Zoom. I want to get to know them. I want to go through the products. I want to do kind of just the same sort of thing as we did with Beauty U. I help them with their qualifying order, however they end up doing their qualifying order, and then I want them to watch their modules. Because once they've gone through the Beauty U with me, you know, that's kind of planting a little bit of a business seed. And then watching the modules, that's planting a garden.
Mm-hmm.
That's planting a great seed because it's more business minded. And I love that about it. So I like to get together with them first and then let them do their modules and tell them that they're going to get a very, very sweet gift for watching those modules. So, that's time. I think I've rambled too fast because I'm just about done. Okay, so completion goal. I'm sure you guys have questions. If you have any recruiting questions, you can unmute, and this is your goal, your homework. You know, talking to 10 people about Beauty Control, and I want you to book your recruiting appointments with these people. So let me just stop my share. I can move them there. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm really dark. What, does anybody have any questions? Anybody, directors have anything to add?
I would just say that at your spas and your one-on-ones, always, and we did this in the second session, we talked about closing with your case always. Just like Jackie was saying, don't assume that someone's not going to be interested. I did a spa on Saturday with 6 women, and you know, they were of, you know, a variety of incomes that I could tell, and, you know, social backgrounds and that sort of thing. But I still presented my case. And I just said about looking for women who everybody needs to make extra money. I just said it like that. And then I showed what was in the case, showed the value, explained that they get their training included and all that, and they get me as well included. And I had one girl that's going to sign up, another one who's going to sign up, and a third one who's, you know, thought about sharing the brochures at work. And I said, well, you might just want to sign up. So, I mean, out of 6, I could end up with 3 recruits, because I didn't assume and I did not prejudge. And they may not all sign up. It may not have worked. But the idea is that you always tell people, I just tell them, I don't know who I'm speaking to. I don't know your life. I don't know what you need. But I know everybody needs to make money. And I show them that, and just do it anyway. And get comfortable to do it. Practice showing your case, practice. Just pull out everything. This is what's in here. This is what's in here. You get this, you get this, you get this. And then you get to your modules, and they're great. You'll be super excited and pumped. And, you know, it's going to tell them different things. You could use it to pay for bills. You just do your clothes like that. I had my little dream bag. I haven't done it in a while. I pulled out, you know, a picture of my daughter, a watch. You guys know what the dream bag is?
And if you have this, you will.
There you go.
Yeah, I
Has
mean,
everybody ordered that yet?
there's so much information in this, you guys.
Yeah.
About, you know, I didn't go through the whole thing, obviously, about, you know, recruiting at the spa, and, you know, the format of the spa, and that it's all in there. So again, best $40 you'll ever spend on your business.
Yeah, we can't do everything. So be accountable to growing your business by getting those books. Just do it, and just do homework for yourself. Like, anyone who wants to grow has to work on it outside of the training time that they receive. So you have to keep, you know, looking and feeding yourself, feeding your business with information and learning and that sort of thing. But practice it. Just go out and do it. That's probably the most important thing. Just do it.
Yeah, exactly. Lauren, you have anything to add? Miss Donna?
No. I was just going to reiterate that I definitely think that recruiting is very mindset oriented. You can totally do a spa and go through and not share it at all. It's very possible to do. And you think, oh, I'm totally sharing the opportunity. Like, I have the piece of paper and I talked about joining. And then you really look at it and you're like, gosh, I actually truly barely talked about it at all. So it's definitely something that you can be aware of as you're doing your spas and facials. Just like Michelle said, are you really truly closing with the case? Or are you closing with a piece of paper that has stuff they could order? Where are you going? What's your decision? Because I find myself guilty of that all the time. Like, I look up my recruiting numbers, I think, oh, they're low this month. And then I'm like, I look at my next spa and I think, gosh, I barely talked about the opportunity. I get so distracted by the products. I get so distracted by the spa experience that I forget to really do that element. That's definitely something I want to work on, is incorporating it more throughout my spa, and then really trying to make an effort to make sure it's happening at the end of the spa. Because a lot of times at the end of the spa, I think they're sort of done listening to me. So I'm hesitant to like keep talking. That's something I struggle with. So I've got to figure out a way to incorporate it more at the beginning. Maybe just saying, hey, watch what I do. Here's my bag. Pretty much everything that I'm using in my bag today that you ladies are experiencing is part of our business opportunity. So if you like all this stuff and you're enjoying what I'm doing, that just came to me right now. But that kind of concept, just sort of doing that like at the beginning instead of, you know, just at one point, like putting it through the spa.
Yeah.
That totally works. That totally works.
It talked about in there, you know, just dropping little subtle hints all through your spa, you know. And that's so doable. It's easy to do. You know, you don't want to be carrying 4 suitcases and whatever to your spa, because you want who's ever at your spa to think, oh yeah, I could do this. You know, I could easily do this. You don't want to make
That
it look
was that was something I did. Lauren is bang on, and we've been told to do this and we forget to do these things, but that's something I did at that spa on Saturday. Is as I was opening, I had done I actually did the spa just like they did in the module 6. With the black mask, I had my hostess do the black mask with them and give them lip appeal, and then I did the hand scrub, and we kind of went in tandem. And then when we all sat down in the living room, I just told them the purpose of what my passion is, what my heart is for them, that it was, the day before Mother's Day, and how important I felt it was that they just really took time for themselves. There were a lot of young moms in the room. And then I said, I'm also looking for more women to do what I do. So watch what I do. So I did exactly what Lauren just said. And I put that big seed deep in them right from the beginning, and planted it and said, watch what I do. There's not enough consultants in our area at all. I really want to grow the team. If anybody needs to make extra money. And I said that, and you have to, I was shy too. I was like afraid to say, no, be bold, know how good that opportunity is, and just say it right at the beginning so they can kind of chew on it all the way through. And then one of the girls that's signing up, she said, I felt my smile grow across my face as you talked about the opportunity. And I'm like, yeah, like that's what you want. So not everybody's going to like it. Everybody's going to want it, but there's going to be those girls who are going to get excited about it. So always, always drop those seeds and share it at the end as well. Totally. If you get no recruits, that's okay. But you can always follow up after and check with them. How did that sound to you? Or was there something from my dream bag that spoke to you? Like sometimes people don't want to say it out loud in front of their friends. So following up with them after is a great way to recruit too. I'm sure that works for a lot of people too, right?
plant the seed. Yeah. Anybody else? Hey, Marilyn.
Hey. Can you hear me? I don't know.
I can't see you.
You know what? I'm trying to do this on my iPad.
That's okay,
So-
Marilyn. Don't worry. We're just wrapping up. You've got lots going on. Don't worry. You're okay.
I'm in a hotel. So-
Yeah, we'll wrap up, and I want to know about that.
So, does anybody have any questions for Jackie or any of us? Unmute yourselves and let's ask questions, and then we have a call to action as well as to go along with Jackie's. Okay, so you can think on that. You can always get a hold of your director as well. So first, what we'd like to do, since this is the end of it, for being here and committing to doing it. And we'd love to hear from each of you that are on, and those of you who are watching the recording after, please send a quick text message or whatever to your director. We'd love to hear what you're about, or whatever, something that you're going to do going forward differently or whatever. So let's just take a second right now, and just hear from everyone. I suppose we can keep recording.
You're really breaking up, Michelle.
Breaking up.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
So nobody could hear what I said?
Nope.
Not really, no.
Oh, can you hear me better now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so what I was saying is we wanted to hear from each of you right now what your favorite part of the 4-week program was, or something that impacted you, or something that you're going to do differently in your business because of what you've learned in this 4-week program. So we're just going to take a minute right now, and those that are watching after watching the recording, just take a quick moment to text your director or send her a message of what that is for you, because we really would love some feedback. And yeah, give feedback to your director after. So let's start with Rebecca.
Hi.
Hey.
I think most of it was just keeping me motivated and really making me think and starting to really get organized, which I'm not yet, so that's why I haven't posted anything. But I think a lot of it is to like the weekly checking in type thing and hearing what everyone has to say. And it helps keep motivated. So.
Cool. Thank you for sharing. And now just get out and do it. Don't sit and think about it. Now get out and do it, right? Action will set you free. Cool. How about you, Susan? Susan.
Okay, I got mine unmuted. A couple of things. I like the idea of talking about recruiting during the spa and closing with the spa bag. That's probably one of my biggest weaknesses. I have a bunch, but that's a big one. And then I also liked the thing about when we had to do our live 30-second and everything. And I know that was probably difficult for everybody. And then I did another one today, sharing my folders that I learned from Lauren, but it was easier. So I like the idea of having to, making yourself do that, because then it gets easier.
Stepping
Awesome.
into your comfort zone.
Yep. Awesome. Thanks, Susan. Alyssa.
I really liked doing the like getting on Facebook and building a client page, and maybe doing a few parties through there, and recruiting. That's something that I struggle with a lot. So just to keep my bearings and kind of work at that a little bit more.
Awesome. Recruiting is like someone said, it's a mindset too. You just have to really believe in it and believe in the opportunity. You joined, so you obviously believe in the opportunity. So just pass that forward. Cool.
What,
Thank you.
Said this too. Recruiting is just like selling. If you're selling the products, that's what you're doing. You're selling the products to somebody, and recruiting. And of course, you're gonna go through some of the things that we talked about tonight as to why you'd want to recruit. But that's really what recruiting is. You're still selling them products, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Cassandra.
Something like that.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, girl.
I really enjoyed the booking blitz because it got me in front of a whole bunch of new faces this month. I also really enjoyed the training modules. I did the same thing, Michelle, where I followed the example in module 6 and I did a spa just like that. Mm-hmm. And I found it a lot easier to work in the opportunity that way as well. So I had a lot of fun with that. And yeah, I'm going to be closing with the case more going forward.
Awesome. Good for you. All right, Corey, are you still on? She sent me a text message, but I'm not sure if she's still there. I think she said the kids are calling. Yeah, she might be gone. Okay, cool. So what we'd like to do, and again, anyone, I don't know if everybody was on, we said this, if you want to join us again in June, I know Cassandra, you just said you do, let your director know, because again, we might hear something differently. We might add in something differently. We're not scripted. We just kind of,
Really?
have a basic outline. So things may be said differently. We might give you more information, but I just feel like having the weekly check-in, sort of like Rebecca said, is helpful. I think you guys will find, right? It gives you an appointment. It gives you a reason to think about your business and learn something. So definitely, we'd love to have you guys come back. And then you're going to become more confident, more experienced with the learning part of things. And you could probably be a benefit to anyone new who's coming on. So here's your challenge alongside with Jackie's, because I love that she's having 10 recruiting interviews. What's a recruiting interview? You just sit down and chat with people about the opportunity, about how it could help them. Ask them questions. Ask them about their dreams. Ask them, how much money a month could benefit your family. Just ask questions. Don't be a talker as much as ask questions to learn. Ask to understand, I guess, is the phrase that I'm looking for. And then the conversation will be easy. But we would love, for anyone who's not a VIP with 3 people or more on their team, our challenge to you is to become a VIP by the end of this month. So maybe you're a senior VIP, you only have 1 or 2 people. Yeah, that's okay. It's a challenge, and we're pushing you out of your comfort zone because we want you to grow. And just like doing these weekly calls, that's how we're growing. So become a VIP. Okay, just make a list, go to your Frank list, think of people who could use the opportunity, think of people who you feel comfortable talking with, that you'd like to work with, right? And just offer it to them, right? Let them know you're excited about it. Speak from the heart, always from the heart. Now, if you're already a VIP with 3 or more on your team, moving up to the next level, this kind of parallels the promotion that's going on this month. Move up to the next level. So if you're a VIP, become a senior VIP. If you're a senior VIP, become an EVIP. We're not going to say EVIP to director. That's a bigger jump. But move up. Because if you move up or you become a VIP, your director is going to have a gift for you. Directors, you're going to have a gift for them. Something real special, because recruiting and growing, we know it's uncomfortable. We all had to do it to become directors, but we did it, and we're nobody special. I mean, we're special, but we can, if we can do it, you can do it. Okay, so become a VIP or move up a new career level, and that's our challenge to you. Okay, and remember, and Lauren's going to go over just what was your idea about that, Miss Lauren?
Oh, well, the biggest thing I just wanted you girls to work on was trying to find people that want to work the business with you. I actually really like how Jackie said that the business is growing in my area. I think, would you like to support me and work with me and help grow it, is actually really great verbiage. And just even finding 1 or 2 girls that are working with you, especially with this challenge you're doing right now where you can get the little Fitbit for them, well, generic Fitbit, for them joining. That's just a great incentive for you, because you can be Fitbit buddies, because if they're going to do the business, they're going to want to be recruiting too. So you can each have a little Fitbit, track your steps at spas and do fun things like that. But just the idea that they're joining you and helping build your team, and you guys are doing it together, I think is really helpful. They don't feel alone. They know, like Michelle said, when they join my team, they're also getting me. Like, they need to know that they're also getting you, and that they get to work with you, and that it's a privilege that they get your time, and that you are working with them. So that my thought was just, recruit away all you want, but definitely look for maybe even just 1 a month that really wants to come right alongside you and do what you want to do, that wants to participate, that wants to build their team, that wants to place an order, that wants to sell, that, even wants to join this. I mean, if you recruit 1 this month that wants to run alongside you, this would be the perfect thing to invite them to, letting them know in just a few weeks we'll be having another Business Builders. You could join me for it. I'll be on it. You'll be on it. And together we'll learn and grow. So that was sort of my thoughts on that.
Mm-hmm. And so with that little step tracker thing, you guys saw that in the Achiever, that little blue, looks like a Fitbit. Okay, it's cool. Oh, there you go. It looks like that. Really, really cool. That's for having 1 qualified recruit in May. So you're going to have someone join your team and they qualify by the end of June. They do a 550 order or cumulative. You want them to do a 550 order because why? They get 45% off, right? And then that unlocks 45% off for the rest of the 3 months. And then also when you move up a career level, you're going to get a really cute, I like them, I wish I could get one, silver cuff that has your career level on it. So it's like a little bracelet. So that goes along with, that's why we're putting that challenge out. Okay, so go for it, you guys, and just be fearless, right? If you want to grow your business, anyone who grows any kind of business has to be fearless. You can have nervousness, you can be scared, but you got to be fearless and believe in it and just go for it, right? Nothing bad's going to happen to you, and you've got us supporting you. So I think that's a wrap, Miss Jackie Doty. I don't know if anybody else has anything they want to add or ask, please do.
Oh, I just wanted to thank you girls for taking your time to join us.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, you gave up an hour every Sunday evening to spend time with us and learn and grow your business. And I really appreciate that. You've motivated me as well. And thank you, Canadian directors, for being so awesome.
We're glad you could join us, Lauren. You added a lot to it, for sure. Okay.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Yeah, we're awesome. All of us are awesome. And you guys consultants are awesome too. Go get it, you guys. And keep in touch with your directors. Stay working, keep posting in the Business Builders page, because as the new girls join the next one, you're going to inspire them. You're going to be like their leaders and their inspiration. So keep in touch there. That group's not going away. So all the consultants, you guys can log out, and then the directors will just hang on for a couple of minutes, and then we're good to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop recording.
Yeah.
Bye,
Thanks,
thank you
everybody.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.